Hey friends, Ash here. Welcome back to Extra Gents. I'm joined today by my wife, Chelsea. So today what we're doing is we have 12 fragrances, which she has not seen beforehand. 6 are cheap, 6 are expensive. You're going to blindly smell them, say whether you think it's cheap or expensive, whether you can tell the difference, and whether you like it and why.
Interesting. All right.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, let's do it. And we're going to give you those codes. Chelsea, go. Codes.
10 Gents for luckyscent.com.
And that gets you?
That gets you 10% off the whole website.
And also?
Gents 10 for Twisted Lily, and also, what was the other one?
Max Aroma.
Yeah, Max Aroma. Boom.
And that gets you?
10% off the whole website.
Wow. All right, so I'm gonna hand these to you in no real order. I'm just gonna grab one.
Okay.
I'll show the people at home, and there will be a graphic so that they know what it is, but I won't tell you until you make your guess, okay?
All right.
Okay, so here is the dry down of the first one, and I will spray the opening for you as well. So here is the fragrance. What are you thinking about that? I'm not gonna hand you the bottle.
Oh.
Yeah, you're holding your hand out like I'm just... Because then you might start doing some kind of...
No, I'm just, it's like when you train a dog, I'm just so used to having them like going up against something else.
No, these are just on their own today.
It is a complete habit. Like when I lock you out of the house sometimes. Total habit.
That's not real.
I do accidentally do that fairly often. I'm gonna say that this is cheap.
Cheap, okay. Why do you say?
It just smells a little bit more synthetic. I don't mind it. Actually, it's not a bad fragrance. It smells nice. Obviously, they don't make fragrances to smell bad, but I mean, the quality maybe just not 100% there for me.
Okay. Does it remind you of anything? Like how it smells?
Maybe like a Sauvage, or it's something kind of like a bluish type of fragrance.
That is an Aventus clone.
Sauvage Ventus.
But it was cheap, yes.
Oh, okay, cool, good.
Okay, here is the next one. Show the people.
I'm gonna say high quality, but the opening I'm not a huge fan of. I think that it's expensive.
Okay, so this one you think an expensive fragrance, and the opening you're not a fan of.
I like the dry down. I mean, I like the dry down significantly, but that opening has just got, maybe it's like a little too spicy, a little too smoky or something for me.
A little too dark.
Maybe it's a little, yeah.
A little rooty.
It's not something that I tend to gravitate towards, but I do think that it smells expensive.
Okay, that is cheap.
Oh, darn.
That is Encre Noir.
Okay, well.
It's okay. I put that in there specifically because of such things.
Well, I'm 50-50.
Here's your next one. It's so weird. I have to like rotate my body in a weird way and do like little like dinosaur arms to try to put that into your hand.
This one I'm like on the fence kind of. Okay, I'm gonna say expensive.
Okay, that is expensive. It is a Christian Dior fragrance. It's Tobaccoler. Tobaccoler. It's a nice tobacco fragrance with smoky nuances.
Okay. Yeah, it's not typically what I go for.
Here is your next one.
I'm gonna say inexpensive. However, I do like this fragrance.
So.
But I'm gonna say it's inexpensive.
Okay, so you say this is a cheaper one.
Yeah, it's kind of got a little bit. It almost kind of smells like a sunscreen in a very slight way. So sometimes that's just giving me kind of cheapy vibes.
So that is Fragrance Du Bois. That is expensive.
Oh, Fragrance Du Bois is expensive?
Yes. Fragrance Du Bois is like really super expensive niche.
Oh, okay.
How do you not know that?
Sorry, I don't know.
Here's your next one.
I mean, it's probably expensive. However, I'm gonna say cheap because the dry down is just gone.
It's I see. For effect.
The dry down's gone. I mean,
It's not so strong.
No, it's pretty. I mean,
well,
I can
the last
barely
four have been
smell it.
Like pretty good performers for the most part. So.
That one is not a good performer compared to the other ones. It does smell good. I don't mind it. That opening is nice. The dry down, I mean, I guess it's okay. I'm gonna say cheap just because the performance on that is so awful.
Yeah, so that one is cheap.
Okay.
That's a Kenneth Cole. That's copper black. I got these mixed up. I was like, there you go. There's the next one.
I'm gonna say this one's expensive, but the dry down I don't really like that much. The dry down comes across a little bit harsh to me. The opening is nice though. It smells good though. I like this one.
So that one you're saying expensive.
I'm gonna say expensive.
Okay. That is expensive. So you got that one right. So you got the last two right.
Boom.
You're doing a little better.
Yeah. I'm upping my game here.
Maybe. We'll see. Here's your next one.
That dry down's rough.
Oh, is it? You think so?
Man, that is a blast of pepper if I've ever smelled a blast of pepper before.
Is it a blast of pepper if you ever smelled a blast of pepper?
Yeah.
Let me get a whiff of that. I want to see what you think so?
Yeah. That's a blast of like some artificial pepper or something. Like when I'm seasoning our chicken at night because I am a nice and caring wife that fixes your dinner for you.
You're not getting any brownie points here. What are you
I should be.
What are you doing?
This is when I like literally crack the pepper into the pan of chicken.
You literally
This
crack
is
that
what
pepper.
I smell, and it smells a little synthetic, and I feel like I just got assaulted by a punch of pepper. So I'm gonna say cheap and me.
Cheap and me.
Me.
That is expensive. That is a Clive Christian.
Rough. It's rough out here for a Clive Christian G.
Yeah. That's a pricey boy.
Yeah, I feel like literally that pepper, I feel like assaulted my nose or whatever that note is.
You feel offended?
I mean, this I feel like is cheap. However, if it is cheap, it's a very nice, pleasant, cheap. This would be a really good gym fragrance. It's nice and soapy and fresh and clean. I feel like I'm getting better at describing these things. But it smells good. I like it, but I'm gonna say cheap.
So that is cheap. That is Drakkar Intense.
Oh, okay.
I mean, to be fair, off a tester strip, it does
smells
have
more-
a soapiness to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Off skin, it's not as much, but it does have a little bit of that Drakkar vibe to it. You know,
Right.
that classically masculine kind of bing bang wing wang. I don't know what that means. Here you go.
Ooh, this smells like something I am very familiar with. Is it? I don't know what it is.
I don't know.
I just feel like I've smelled this frequently.
Probably have. It does have a similarity to
To-
some really popular stuff.
To what it is. I feel like the performance is probably also a little bit weak here because on the dry down, it's kind of already dissipated. It smells very nice. I really like this. However, I'm gonna say cheap. I love these like kind of really sweet fragrances. I really go for them, and this is that.
Yeah, so that is inexpensive. That is a Guess fragrance. It has a similarity to Paco Rabanne's.
I was gonna
1
say
million.
I'm really feeling like there's some like I feel like there was some kind of like Paco Rabanne vibes going on.
A little Paco.
Yeah, interesting. I'm already gonna say this is expensive by the dry down.
Are you?
Yep, nice, but definitely expensive.
I'm giving you those vibes?
Period. Expensive.
You're very
Mic drop. Expensive.
very certain of that?
Yes, and I like it.
And I like it.
So go ahead and tell me that it's expensive.
It is. So why did you think it was expensive?
The quality that was just, going up my nose was just
Okay.
100% there.
So it was apparent to you.
Very apparent that it is high quality.
Okay, that's an amouage.
Yeah.
So
I was going to say either an amouage or like a PDM.
little Parfums de Marly.
Yeah.
So here's your next bad boy.
Amouage does put out some really high quality smelling stuff. Like you can tell it's really there. Man, it smells like gum. Like bubble gum.
Like gum. It was trying to leak on me a little bit. Leaky deaky.
Well, just for that, I'm going to say it's cheap.
Well, you're going off the smell.
I mean, I was going to say cheap anyways because it smells like, literally, kind of like juicy fruit. Yeah, juicy fruit.
Okay.
It reminds me of juicy fruit a little bit.
A little fruity for you.
Yeah, a little sugary, like some powdery sugar. Like smell that and see if you do not just feel a little juicy fruit in your mind.
That's a little juicy fruit in my mind's eye.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, a little bit. A little green, you know? So you're going inexpensive on this one?
I'm going inexpensive, and I do like it.
Okay. So that's Raja Parfum.
Okay.
So
I did say that I liked it, though.
Well, it's fine. It doesn't matter if you do or don't.
Man, this is a beast mode of a fragrance if I've ever smelled one. It is.
Is it like the pepper if you've ever smelled one, but this one is a beast mode if you've ever smelled one?
I mean, yeah, exactly. The dry down on this one is like still extremely strong.
Yeah, it's potent, huh?
Very. I like the opening. It's that really nice, like super sweet, but not super sickly sweet, kind of like that Yopom, where it's like just really syrupy.
Not
and
like
just,
Yopom.
Yeah, not like that. It's a nicely done sweet
Like a
fragrance.
warm sweet.
Yes, it smells very nice, and I like it a lot. But I'm gonna say expensive, just because I mean it's one of those that like it straddles the fence there, but I mean it's got some punch to it. So whether it's inexpensive or cheap, they use some decent ingredients in there. But I'm gonna say expensive, and I like it a lot.
So that is an Armaf. So that's cheap.
Yeah, well, I said it could probably go either way, honestly. Because some of those like clone houses and some other things have really like upped their game lately.
Yeah, that's true. That was the last one.
Oh,
You're holding out your hand.
I'm like on a roll. I'm like ready to go.
So what about half and half probably? I think you maybe. How many do you get right?
I can take.
Yeah, you can take it off. It's all on. 6. I think maybe 7 right. I feel like.
Not too bad.
I don't know. Through the magic of editing, you can tell, but I think 7.
But yeah, that Amouage, boom, knew right away. It was one of those.
So that was the most obvious one.
Yeah, that was the most obvious one out of the bunch. Period.
Cool.
But that guess was kind of surprising. That guess smells really good.
This one.
Yeah.
That one.
Yeah, I really like that guess.
Guess has decent fragrances.
Yeah.
I mean, they're like $15-$20 a lot of times, but they actually smell okay.
Yeah,
Their
when you told
performance
me-
a lot of times is iffy, but they smell good.
When you told me it was a guest fragrance, I was like, interesting.
Yeah.
But that smells
Actually, it's a
really
pretty good atomizer. See, check this out. I'll spray it into the ether here.
Oh.
Not too bad. Now you can smell like it.
Yeah, that does smell really good. That's a nice, solid guess one.
Yeah, it's cheap. So there we go. Cheap versus expensive. Can you tell the difference? Sometimes is the answer. Sometimes not. And the one that you said smelled like pepper, it's Cloud Christian X Sichuan pepper.
Oh, that one literally, like, I knew that pepper, if pepper was not a note in that fragrance, I would be like, I mean, what is it then?
Yeah.
Because something just straight up comes out of that atomizer and punches you in the face with a pepper note.
It's in the name.
Yeah, makes sense.
So that does it for us. Next time, maybe I'll be the one with the blindfold, and you can try me and see if I'm any better.
I like that idea.
I don't. We'll see you again another day. Thank you for watching. Stay safe out there. Ciao.